What up, boxing world? So Adrien the Problem Broner still not talking to media. He's fighting Alak Verdiev in a couple of days. You know, or a few days. Saturday, right? That's crazy, man. You know, he really Broner really took Dan Raphael to the heart. You know what I mean? He really let Dan Raphael get the best of him. It's crazy. Broner's press conference, he only said one word, the N word, because of Dan Raphael. As a matter of fact, he said, what did he say in the last? No, it wasn't him. It was his friend. Something White. I can't remember what he said. I can't remember his whole name. But he said, thanks to Dan Raphael, Adrien Broner is no longer talking to media. But it's only hurting him, you know. I know Adrien Broner don't mind a big payday. And for reasons like talking to media, criticisms and controversies, that's what hype up the fight. That's what make you money, you know. And as a matter of fact, an article came out today. I'm gonna put the link in the description so y'all can read it. But of the Broner tweet a few weeks back, he said that he's no longer talking to media. He'll talk to media one more time after the fight with Alak Verdiev, and that's it. As a matter of fact, Broner's being criticized that Showtime might let him go because they'd rather see, somebody that actually talks to media and wins. Broner lost to Sean Porter, and what happens if, for some reason, Alak Verdiev beats Broner? Then what? He's already a sore loser. He's butthurt. I can't believe that Broner is actually getting Dan Raphael to affect him. Dan Raphael is a writer. He's gonna say what he wants. He's gonna criticize people. That's what he's good at. That's what he does. You can't let it affect you, man. I don't know. You get butthurt over one article, and you stop talking to media. You're only hurting your own pocket. You could probably make more money if you're talking to media, being yourself, being Broner, a character, arrogant, nonchalant dude. You probably hype up the fight like that, but you're not talking to media. I mean, yeah, people still gonna watch the fight, and probably Broner still makes 7 figures, but he could be making more, if he's talking to media, but he's not talking. He's really, really butthurt. He's still sore, Broner. Yeah, the article criticized Broner that if he loses to Alak Verdiev, then that would be losing 3 of his last 6 fights, and that Showtime might consider other fighters that actually wins, rather than supporting a fighter that doesn't talk to media, number one. His butt hurt and he keeps losing, I hope he doesn't lose to Alak Verdiev, but hey, Alak Verdiev, he's got as much chance just like anybody else, right? He could beat Broner, just like Sean Porter. It's not 100% you're going to win the fight. Anything can happen. But as I told you guys before in my past videos, I think Broner though is Al Heyman's baby. He keeps putting Broner on the pedestal. Every time he loses, not only that, he gives him a fight. He gives him a title fight after losing. That's kind of crazy to me. Like, Broner loses to Sean Porter. As a matter of fact, it was an embarrassing loss because he talked a lot of crap. And then he gets a title shot? A title that Danny Garcia was stripped off of? That's crazy. You know? It's crazy how Al Heyman makes off of Broner. I don't know, man. If Broner loses to Alak Berdiev on Saturday, his career might go downhill from there. What, is he going to get another title shot? Heyman going to give him another title shot? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. But the odds are in favor of Broner, obviously. As a matter of fact, people are saying that the Alak Berdiev fight is tailored to Broner. Tailored for him to win the belt. So he could get the fame again. He could be up there again. So he could be a pay-per-view sensation dude again. And potentially move up from 140 again. You know, try to get another shot for the third time at 147 with some catch weights. I just can't believe that Broner actually is that butthurt that, you know, this whole week, this last week before you fight, this fight week should be you taunting your opponents. You should be talking crap like you are, you know what I mean? Like being Broner, you know what I'm saying? Talk a lot of crap, you know, taunt your opponent, insult your opponent, hype up the fight. Guess what happened, you know, to the Mayorga versus Mosley fight? In the beginning, that fight was crap. People were shitting on that fight. You know, people don't want to watch that fight. Nobody want to watch it. He said, F that fight. You know, nobody's going to buy it. But guess what? They did pretty good, considering the fact that it's Mayorga and Mosley coming off of retirement. It wasn't necessarily a competitive fight. But with the controversial slap in the butt of Mosley's girlfriend, you know, Mosley's girlfriend pouring water on Mayorga on the weigh-in. I mean, you know, that shit creates commotion. That shit creates hype. And that's what Broner needs to be doing. Yeah, because I know Broner loves, he loves money. So that's what he needs to be doing. But hey, that's on him. Just amazed me how Broner is that butthurt for a simple reason of Dan Rafael's article. And Dan Rafael, come on, man. He's not against another fighter. Just an article writer. Damn, I guess all that taunting, insulting that Broner was showing off with before in his past opponents wasn't really him. You know, he was posing. You know, he was a poser. You know, you act like a thug. You think you're hard. You know, you insult and taunt your opponent. But you let a overweight dude, Dan Rafael, get you all butt hurt? What sense does that make? He's not a real tough dude, Broner. He's not. He's soft, man. Broner's soft. I mean, I get it, you know. Everybody gets pissed off. Somebody says something to you crazy or writes an article about you, you're going to get pissed off, right? But you ain't going to harp on that. You know what I mean? You can't let that fucking go on forever. You know, you get pissed off one day and then you move on. You don't let it affect you. I don't know, man. You guys let me know what you think. Broner is really butthurt. Alright, drop me a comment. I'll talk to you guys on the next one.